Most people believe showing emotion builds trust, unaware that in certain environments, it quietly erodes their authority. This belief is not wisdom, but conditioning, learned early when approval felt like survival. The nervous system still confuses openness with safety, even when the room is hostile. Power does not respond to sincerity the way vulnerability hopes it will. In hierarchies shaped by dominance, information about your inner state becomes currency. The more you reveal, the more leverage you hand to those trained to extract it. Weakness is rarely attacked directly. It is studied, cataloged, and used later. Silence interrupts this process before it begins. When you do not react, observers are forced to confront uncertainty instead of exploiting predictability. Uncertainty destabilizes manipulators because it denies them emotional data. They rely on micro-responses, tone shifts, and explanations to map your limits. Calm stillness erases that map. What appears passive is often deeply strategic. The human mind is uncomfortable with blanks, especially in social power games. When you refuse to fill the silence, others project their own fears into it. Projection reveals more than confession ever could. This is why controlled silence feels threatening without being aggressive. It signals self-mastery rather than submission. Emotional restraint is not repression. It is delayed disclosure. You decide when information becomes useful, not when pressure demands it. Many people mistake immediate expression for authenticity. In reality, immediacy is often impulsive obedience to external stimulus. Manipulative personalities sense this reflex instantly. They provoke not to understand you, but to measure how fast you collapse inward. Every explanation shortens the distance between you and control. Silence lengthens that distance until manipulation loses momentum. Calm reactions disrupt expected scripts. When the script breaks, power recalibrates. Dominant psychology favors those who can absorb tension without leaking intent. This capacity is rare because it requires inner stability rather than social validation. The loudest voices are often compensating for inner volatility. True authority does not need to announce itself. It occupies space quietly and lets others adjust. In predatory environments, kindness without boundaries is interpreted as availability. Availability invites testing. Testing escalates when resistance is emotional rather than structural. Silence creates structure without confrontation. It draws an invisible line that is felt before it is crossed. Those who respect strength will sense it immediately. Those who seek advantage will feel delayed, confused, and exposed. This delay protects your psychological position. It buys time, which is the rarest resource in conflict. Time allows perception to sharpen, while others rush to dominate. Detachment here is not apathy, but strategic distance. Distance restores choice. Choice is the foundation of sovereignty. Most submission happens unconsciously through emotional overinvestment. When outcomes matter too much, composure collapses. Silence weakens the grip of outcome dependency. You stop needing others to validate your internal state. This withdrawal of need alters the power equation instantly. People sense when they can no longer extract reactions. At that moment, respect replaces curiosity or hostility, not because you demanded it, but because you became unreadable. Being unreadable is not about deception, but containment. You hold your inner world like a sealed chamber. Entry is granted selectively, not impulsively. This discernment separates strength from cruelty. You are not punishing others with silence. You are protecting your center. Self-mastery is invisible until tested. Under pressure, restraint becomes unmistakable. Those who thrive on chaos retreat from those who do not feed it. What remains is clarity. Clarity attracts different relationships and repels exploitative ones. Over time, your presence alone recalibrates interactions. You speak less, yet your words land heavier. Silence trains others to listen before advancing. This is the quiet power move most never learn. Not because it is complex, but because it is uncomfortable. When you stop revealing yourself to unsafe eyes, authority settles in without announcement.